Hey guys, J-Man here for the weekly X-Men talk. We got two books to talk about, and they're Wolverine related. Is Wolverine a popular character? Well, he is in my top 3 best X-Men. Scott, Jean, Wolverine. The three-way. All right, Patch. Number 1. I bought this one physical because it's Patch. Wolverine is awesome. I love Wolverine. I know he might be overrated to some people. I don't think so. I think he's just awesome. I really like when he's Patch. The suit is kind of cool. I do like where he's in the black with the red belt and he has like the shadowing on his eyes. That's the Wolverine comic that I really got into. To me, Wolverine works best as a solo character, and I do like him in teams on X-Men, and that's fine. But his solo series, Savage Wolverine, just Wolverine, like the original one, all the Weapon X stuff, this latest Wolverine series, Patch, this was great. I really like Wolverine on his own. I'm working on a proposal right now for my Superman television show idea, which I'll be presenting somewhat soon. And if you've seen any of my live streams, you know what kind of my idea for Superman. I also have a Wolverine concept that I would love to see happen as a television show, something along the lines of a Daredevil. It would involve Wolverine in different time periods, but not only different time periods, different locations. I would definitely have the costume, for sure the brown one, which is sort of the Wolverine that I really, really like. That's kind of my favorite. But also the Madripoor stuff, Patch, and the white suit and everything, like, so that kind of stuff. I think that would be the best thing to do with Wolverine, because I think X-Men needs to stand on its own. And I don't like when Wolverine overshadows the other characters in X-Men. That's one of my pet peeves for all of the live action movies with Wolverine. Hugh Jackman is fantastic. He is a bit too tall. He's too tall, that's for sure. He's tall, but his mannerisms, his look, he's got the mutton chops and all that. He's great as Wolverine. And I sometimes think, I think all the time, anytime he's in it, he overshadows the other X-Men. And I love Cyclops. Cyclops is my favorite X-Men character. And I just want to see more with him doing stuff and being the leader. And I feel that with Wolverine there, it overshadows the other characters, especially Cyclops. Okay, so enough about that. Let's talk about Patch. We'll look at it digitally. There's almost no chance in hell that I wasn't going to like this. It's Larry Hama, who's pretty good. It's Wolverine Patch. So, you can't even I'm just going to tell you right now, you can't even trust my opinion on this, because I'm just going to say it's awesome. And then you might read it and be like, yeah, it was okay. So if you read it and you thought it was okay, I warned you. I warned you. You can't trust me. You can't trust me on a Wolverine title where he's Patch. It's just not happening. I do like the art a lot. There's a great stuff here. So it's basically this Prince fellow here hires Wolverine to go investigate this area here, and then his buddy, why am I forgetting his name? Corrigan. What the hell's his first name? I forgot. Damn it. Anyways, it doesn't matter. So he's like, yeah, I'm gonna get to fly my freight company, my freighter company. It's like, all right. So they fly over and they're just kind of investigating and looking over the land and seeing what they see there. And all of a sudden a helicarrier shows up, and we got 2 people with patches because we got Nick Fury in there as well. Now this is a little bit of ignorance on my part. Is Nick Fury no longer the Sam Jackson thing? Because I know that he was in an Ultimates. I know that's Nick Fury from the Ultimates comics. I thought they worked that into the regular comics, so now Nick Fury is the Sam Jackson bald black guy Patch, not this Nick Fury. I don't read Avengers. I just can't. It's just I can't get into it. So let me know in the comments. I don't know. I'm not trying to be a dick or funny. I really I don't know. So Wolverine jumps out of the plane here. This is awesome. And he jumps down to see what's going on. It's like boom, boom, boom. This is a great page. And then it's just, here's another thing I really liked about this comic. He's all mangled up, and actually shows him kind of like breaking his like bone, or not breaking because they can't break, but they're just like dislocated and messed up. So he just like relocates them all. Thought that was really cool. I'm not gonna get into the rest of this because it starts to get into a fight, and this character shows up. I don't know who this character is at all. If somebody knows who she is, let me know. Is this a first appearance? Again, I don't know every character, and if she was in previous Wolverine stories, then my apologies. I've read so many Wolverine stories, I don't remember them all. It's just impossible. It's been too long. But they have a great battle here, which I'm not going to show you. You guys can check that out on your own. And basically that's it. And then issue 2 is showing you that, that fight's continuing with this girl. So yeah, I really like this one. Again, I'm very biased. It's not even a review. I'm just telling you I liked it. So yeah. Okay, and I'm gonna continue reading. I've never not collected a Wolverine title. If it's a solo Wolverine title, there's like 100% chance that I'm getting it. Okay, we have been waiting for the X Deaths of Wolverine number 5. This is a great cover. Omega Wolverine versus the regular OG Wolverine, and it was great. Starts off here pretty bloody with Moira here with Professor X just talking about how she's like, this is a bunch of bullshit. She's got a plan though. She's got a plan. This is an awesome X-Men book. As I said, these last few X-Men titles, the Sabretooth stuff, the Lives and Deaths of Wolverine, this is sort of what I've always wanted out of X-Men, which is action, okay? Like, I'm tired of these things where I've got to read, like, so much dialogue. I don't remember who said this. It may have been Todd McFarlane, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. He said something to the effect of, if you give a writer all of these, panels, it's like they're going to fill them in. And it's like, yeah, like half the time you can tell the story with art. I was reading some old Daredevils today, sort of when Frank Miller took over for the pencils, and I don't remember the issue numbers, 150 maybe, something. And I remember, and I'm reading through it, and I'm thinking, you could delete a lot of this dialogue or this monologue or even just this description, like it's nothing. It's like I get what's going on because of what Daredevil's doing. And that's why I always liked, I like when there's a battle going on and then you get character moments within a battle. This is all a battle. This entire thing is a fight. We got Omega Wolverine versus all the other Wolverines, and then the real Wolverine shows up, and it's just kick-ass. The art is awesome. The way that they defeat Omega Wolverine, which I won't tell you. Spoilers, he gets defeated. Is that really a spoiler? But it's awesome. It is so good. Like, look at this, man. It's great. It's just, I love this comic. This was one that maybe I should have picked up the issues and had the actual books. I've got limited space. I'm in a condo actually, so I'm not even in a house. So I've got very limited space. So I've had to cut down severely on physical comics. So I've been sticking with my digital stuff. And I do occasionally pick up, like I did, I grabbed a couple of other comics this week as well. I'm always going to get Superman no matter what. Wolverine, Superman, Wonder Woman, those are probably the ones that I'm always going to be grabbing something. This is a Wolverine book, but because it wasn't an ongoing thing, it was a mini series, I thought, I can pass. But I probably should have gotten them. They're very, very good. There is an excellent dialogue here with Sage and Beast, which was bloody 10 out of 10, man. I really like, they basically they're talking about, we've all got these philosophies and we've got these mutants and we could do all these great things. And what does it come down to? It comes down to Wolverine kicking the shit out of somebody. It's like, exactly. You can say whichever you want. Oh, we've got all this stuff. It's like, look, sometimes, or most often, the guy who's got the knives is going to come in and take care of business. And yeah, there's a stinger at the end I won't show you. But I really like that. I think this is really well written, this entire series, both 5 parts. I know a few people in the comments were sort of like, it's a bit gimmicky that they tried to merge them together. Sure, I mean, I'm not going to say that's not a gimmick, but really this entire thing was a gimmick. So, I mean, I don't care the reasons for why something happens if they're trying to do a gimmick or whatever. I care if it's good. If the gimmick is, oh, we're going to have this simultaneous series where there's a bunch of lives of Wolverine, there's some deaths of Wolverine, then, oh crap, maybe we should tie it together just randomly at the end. It's like, whatever. If I got 10 good comics out of it, I got 10 good comics out of it. So I don't care. I don't care what the gimmick is. If the gimmick is, oh, this time Cyclops can't do this, but the comic's great. Okay, well, that's what it is, right? It's like Superman's death. That was a gimmick, but I like the story of Superman's death, and we knew he wasn't going to die anyways, right? So yeah, this was a great week yet again, man. I don't know. X-Men's doing really well. I hope this continues on, really, because it got so overwhelming, doing these X-Men videos where I couldn't even concentrate on the comics. I was reading like 4 or 5 a week, right? And how am I supposed to even give my thoughts on that? I don't want these videos to be freaking 2 hours and I do an in-depth analysis of these comics. I don't even like when other people do that. I'm just giving you my 2 cents, really. So yeah, I'm really liking this format. And if they could do 2 X-Men books a week and 1 Wolverine solo title a month or something, that would be like, just do X-Men and then just do maybe like New Mutants or something. That's it. We don't need the, like, if you want to do X-Force, maybe do X-Force then and X-Men. That's it. Like, we don't need so many books. Like, yeah, New Mutants is like kind of half-assed anyways. It's like there's so much. It's a lot of filler in New Mutants has a lot of filler. I'm not saying it sucks, but there's a lot of filler. It's like, it's almost like every other issue is something important. It's like Walking Dead, the TV series. I stopped watching that ages ago, but I remember thinking, I'm like, wow, half these episodes nothing happened, So I think New Mutants is just stretching it out and stretching it out. It's like, just do X-Men and X-Force then, and then that's it. And then you can do an occasional 1 a month Wolverine title. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I know there's a lot more coming out. I'm going to try to keep up with all of it as usual. But we're going to end it off right there. 2 good books, so I really enjoyed it. I'm going to be live streaming tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. And that's going to be Sean and I talking about awesome comics of the 90s. Yes, there was awesome comics in the 90s. And I know some people look down on the 90s. Well, they can if they want to, but I don't care. I loved it. And it was kind of my time where I was really getting into a lot of stuff heavy, right? When I was a little kid, I'd get comics here and there. And we're going to be looking at every comic that came out on February 1990. We already did January. We're going to do February 1990. And we're going to specifically look at Spider-Man and Punisher teaming up in the Amazing Spider-Man number 330 and 331. That was the first story arc of 1990 for Amazing Spider-Man. It's a 2-parter. Punisher's one of my boys. Spider-Man's the damn best, of course. So I thought, what? Nothing better than to look at that. So hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. If not, I will see you on the next X-Men video. Until next time.